The Kaduna Concerned Groups Forum is calling on the federal government to take urgent action against foreign interference in Nigeria's domestic affairs. The group condemns the display of foreign flags by some protesters during recent nationwide protests, citing it as a violation of national unity and patriotism. KCGF demands an investigation and prosecution of those responsible, enforcement of legal consequences, and efforts to promote unity and patriotism among citizens. The group believes that displaying foreign flags undermines national sovereignty and dignity, and that holding those accountable is essential for preserving democratic institutions and processes. KCGF supports peaceful dialogue that fosters national unity and progress. And now to discuss this further, I'm joined by Abubakar Abdulrashid. He is the Deputy State Coordinator, KCGF. Abdulrashid, many thanks for coming on. I appreciate you for doing this with us. I would like for you to start by elaborating on the specific incidents of foreign interference in Nigeria's domestic affairs that KCGF is concerned about.
Oh, thank you for having me. Well, it's quite unfortunate that the giant of Africa, Nigeria, we found ourselves in a political quagmire that even gives opportunity for some external forces to come and intrude into our country's affairs. They took advantage of the misinformed and the disinformed persons amongst us to unsettle our stability in the country. Quite all right, we know we have some domestic issues that is affecting us. And protest, the call for protest, peaceful protest, is reasonable for people. But we won't sit down and look at our country born inside flames. You understand? Some people are trying to take this advantage of uninformed people amongst us to set the country ablaze. So we won't sit and look at people do such.
And what concrete actions is the KCGF demanding from the federal government, especially to address these concerns?
Well, first off, we want the government to investigate and look thoroughly into this activity of these people. They've taken the advantage, like I said earlier, of the people that do not know amongst us. So we won't sit back. We want the government to take this into serious consideration, to investigate. After investigation, we want them to punish them. You understand? So that you serve as a stern warning to people that are going to carry out such activity in the future. You understand? So that's number two. And aside that, we want them to foster unity among us, all of us. You understand? Patriotism is number one. So quite all right, now they are hosting the Russian flags all around. We don't know the next one coming. We don't know which country they will come up host around us. You understand? So we really do not want that. That's why we really want them to look into it and let them bring them into book, whoever it is, and no matter who the person is, let him be brought into book.
And I have to ask, you were talking about patriotism and unity. How does your group, KCGF, plan to engage with citizens and promote unity and patriotism among Nigerians?
Well, presently on the ground level, we've been doing such because KCGF is just a group of concerned people, understand, students, you understand, that really love the nation. Because no matter how the country is, your country, even if it is infested by rodents, you don't set it ablaze. You have to put up insecticide, even if it's infested by insects, but you don't set your house ablaze. So we've been doing that on our underground level. So that's why there are some things we can't do on the national level. That's why we are trying to put it forward to the government so that they can do.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about what message you have for those who may be involved in or supporting foreign interference in Nigeria's domestic affairs.
Well, first off, if they are truly citizens of the country, my advice for them is to look into what is happening around sub-Saharan continent of Africa. Let them look at the Niger, what's happening with them now, Sudan and Mali. All these countries they are taking example of. The stability is not the way forward. No matter how it is, you don't have any other country than Nigeria. This is the only place we can call home. No matter how sweet they think it is elsewhere, it can never be sweeter than home. So we want them, even if they are nationals of the country, let them look inwards and know that we don't have any other country than Nigeria. And if they are external forces, if they are truly external forces, they should know our country will not sit back. And we, the people, will not sit back and look at them come and interfere and bring in instability and anything that will bring hitches into our sovereignty and what's it called, territorial integrity. So we won't sit back and look at it. We'll help the government, we'll work together with them to fish them out and serve them what's right and what's appropriate with them.
All right. Well, many thanks, Abdul Rashid Abubakar. We appreciate you for doing this with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you.